Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Vanajari Radha Madhava Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Ram Sankirtan ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I think there you go. So we welcome you all for our weekly Sunday sessions on Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. So Let's chant the Mangalachan prayers. Om Jnana-timirandhasya Jnana-jana-shalakaya Chakshur-militam yena Tasmai Shri-Gurave Namah Shri Caitanya Mano-bhishtam Sthapitam yena Bhutale Swayam-rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri-Guru Shri-Yuta-padkamalam Shri-Guru-Vaishnavamsya Sri-Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vidamsya Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaura Tushaya Namah He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwanusute Devi Pranami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhubheva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So recently we celebrated this festival of Sri Narsimha Chaturdashi. When was that? You know? 22nd. Today is 26th. 4 days back on Wednesday. Sri Narsimha Chaturdashi, a very special festival of Lord Narsimha Dev coming out of a pillar to protect his pure devotee, Prahlad. Generally, we see in Gita, Krishna talks about in the 4th chapter that Dharma Sansthapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. He appears to establish Dharma. And most of the incarnations, Krishna has got his father, mother, a special day, and he grows up as a child, then he is infant, and he is taken care by the father, mother, he grows up, and then later on, he does bigger pastimes, kills many demons. But in case of Prahlad, there was an emergency, there was no time to choose father and mother and take birth and all. So Lord just came out of the pillar. So that happened on Narsimha Chaturdashi, which is a very special festival. And it was just 4 or 5 days back. Lord Narsimha Dev has a very special significance in ISKCON. Hundreds of years back in Mayapur, when Srila Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Thakur was there and Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, his previous acharyas, and they wanted to spread Krishna consciousness. They were facing so much of troubles because of Muslims and Mughals and whatever reason, British. So they had installed a deity of Narsimha Dev in a place called Yoga Peeth in Mayapur. Those who have come to Mayapur, you know there's a Yoga Peeth, the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and there is the deity of Narsimha Dev, installed by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. And similarly in the ISKCON, Mayapur, there were a lot of troubles, Muslim attacks, devotees lost their life, some devotees got injured. So they also decided to establish a deity of Narsimha Dev. So if you go to Mayapur, you will find there's a very beautiful deity of Narsimha Dev in ISKCON Mayapur also. And it is a standard practice in ISKCON. We have so many artis in the day, and every arti is followed by Narsimha Arti. And this is the arti which any devotee learns first in his life. Because it's very short, just 4 or 5 lines. So I have seen the small kids, young boys, congregation, anyone who gets connected with ISKCON, the first arti they learn is Nrsimha Arti. Because it is very attractive also. Other artis we don't know what help will come or not come. But at least for sure this arti we can pray to Lord Nrsimhadev for protection. So I am getting late to catch the train, chant Nrsimha Arti. I am going for exam, chant Nrsimha Arti. We have done something wrong today and I will be punished, chant Nrsimha Arti. So Nrsimha Arti is something which someone is in hospital, chant Nrsimha Arti. Someone is trouble, chant Nrsimha Arti. Pray to Nrsimha. So Lord Nrsimha is known as Vigna Vinashak. We generally, before coming to ISKCON, we would hear only one person as Vigna Harta. Who's that? Ganesh, Lord Ganesha. So everywhere they have, in his name also it is there like Vigna Harta, and like that his bhajan says. But there is a prayer by Brahma Samhita, by Lord Brahma. It is called Brahma Samhita. It's written by whom? Brahma ji ne likha hai. Brahma ji ke prayers hai, Brahma Samhita. So Brahma ji says that how Ganesha got the power to remove the Vigna. How he has this power that he can remove the Vigna of the people, to remove the troubles of the people. So he says, someone knows that verse? Yeah, Lord Nrsimhadev is the answer, but what is that verse from Brahma Samhita? Yadpada pallavayugam vinadai kumbha dvande pranayasa ganesha ganadhiraja vignan vihantu malamasya jagatrayasya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So it is said by Brahmaji that Ganesha, he takes the feet of Nrsimhadev on his head, and by his blessings, he gets the power to remove the troubles of other people. So Ganesha is getting the power of Vignaharta from whom? Nrsimhadev. Yad pada pallagam yugam vinidaya kumbha. The lotus feet of Ganesha are accepted. The lotus feet of Lord Nrsimha are accepted by Ganesha on his forehead. And with that, Vignan Vihantum, Alamasya Jagatrasya. And that's how he is able to remove the Vigna of this world. So why not worship directly Nrsimhadev? Because he is the original Vignaharta, original personality to remove the troubles. So Nrsimharti is very famous and very simple, and Lord Nrsimhadev appeared exclusively to protect his pure devotee, Prahlad. And Prahlad was so fearless that he could see Krishna everywhere, he could see Lord everywhere, and he had no doubt whether Lord is there or not. So when his father asked him, "Do you see Krishna in this pillar? Is your Lord here in this pillar?" What did Prahlad say? Yes. In fact, Prahlad was standing with folded hands as if he's seeing Lord inside the pillar. With folded hands he's standing, because he could see. And when when Hiranyakashipu attacked to break the pillar, then Lord came out from the Nrsimhadev. And Hiranyakashipu, he did very long tapasya for millions of years. His whole body was eaten by the ants, and there was an ant hill on his body. And because of his great austerity, there was fire emanating from his head, which was burning the whole universe like heat. So Brahmaji came to search from where the heat is coming. He couldn't see Hiranyakashipu. Brahmaji could not see Hiranyakashipu because the whole body was covered by the ant hill. And the life of Hiranyakashipu was there in his bones remaining. And Brahmaji took out some water from his kamandalu and he sprayed. And then Hiranyakashipu got his whole body back with skin, muscle, flesh. And he asked for a boon. Make me immortal. Brahmaji said, I am not immortal. How can I make you immortal? I cannot give what I don't have myself. So he said, okay, no problem. Give me a boon. I should not be killed by any living entity created by you. What else he asked for? I should not be killed during the day or night, inside the house, outside the house, on the earth, in the sky, not by animal, not by any living being, not by living, not by dead, nor by astra, nor by shastra. Like that, so many terms and conditions he kept. And Brahmaji said, yes, I bless you. And when Lord Nrsimhadev appeared, he fulfilled all the conditions. Nrsimhadev is not under the creation of Brahmaji. And he came in a form which Hiranyakashipu was figuring out who is he, because he had never seen such a personality. So the bottom part looks like a human being, top looks like a lion. Who is this? And then he takes Hiranyakashipu on his lap, so which is neither earth nor sky, and he does this when? In the evening. What do you call evening? Day or night? We call it evening. Godhuli, Vela, evening. And then he tears apart the belly of Hiranyakashipu, and Lord takes out the intestine. He takes out the intestine and garlands that intestine around his neck. It is explained that Lord wanted to, this is the intestine from where Prahlad has come out. So he took it as a great good intestine, because ultimately Prahlad, the son, it goes through the father's body and then it enters into mother's womb and finally it takes the birth. So he put that intestine around his neck as a garland. So that was very fearful. Although it is very nice for us that we pray to Nrsimhadev and we seek his blessings, we seek his pray, and we ask for his protection. But if really not Nrsimhadev appears in front of us, we will faint. We will not able to tolerate that darshan. We will not able to, able to take the darshan, because even sometimes in the night we see a shadow, we become worried. What is this shadow? Who's there? How that shadow is coming? From where it is coming? Some noise is there, we become worried. Sometimes everyone hears stories of ghosts around. We become worried hearing a noise. What is this night sound is coming? Some ankle bell sound is coming. Some whistle sound is coming. Someone is there calling me. Someone is catching my hand when I am sleeping. The small things makes us worried. Just imagine if really Nrsimhadev comes in front of us. We have never seen such a person, half man, half lion. We'll just start shivering, we'll faint. So, because we don't have that level of love. In fact, when Nrsimhadev appeared and he was very angry after killing Hiranyakashipu, no one could go to pacify him. He was still angry. And he was, what is the sound made by the lion? Roaring. He's still roaring. And everyone is fearful. All the demigods are fearful. And then thinking, my Lord, Hiranyakashipu is now killed. Please calm down. Please pacify. But Lord was not pacifying. He was still very much angry, roaring. And then Brahmaji said to Lakshmi Devi, is your husband, please go and tell, calm down. And Lakshmi Devi took one step ahead. And Nrsimhadev roared more loudly and Lakshmi Devi came back. It is said that such form of Nrsimhadev is not even in the spiritual world. There is Nrsimha, but not in this form. It's like regular Vishnu form. So even Lakshmi ji never saw such form. So she also couldn't dare to go. And then Brahmaji said, okay, Prahlad, you only go. Because of you the Lord has come. So then Prahlad goes and he pacifies the Lord, Nrsimhadev. So these are the beautiful pastimes of Lord mentioned in the scriptures. The Lord guarantees that I give protection to my devotees. He protects his devotee. It can be in various ways, but this is one of the ways Lord protects his devotee and gives all protection. So we should have full faith that Lord will protect. No one else can give that kind of protection. What protection can be given by Krishna? What protection can be given by Nrsimhadev? In this material world, no one else. Our body endeavor, our physical fitness, parents, government, police, politicians, doctors, no one can give that assurance which Krishna gives in Bhagavad Gita. What is that famous verse in the last chapter? You know this verse? There's a verse where Krishna promises, I will take care of you. Sarva Dharman Viteja. So you all know this verse. It's a matter of now bringing it in our what? In our realization that okay, let's give opportunity to Krishna to take care of us. Right now we are all busy. If I don't do this, if I don't do that. Many times I asked, why do you chant only 4 rounds? He says, because I have no time. Because I have more faith on my profession, my work. I don't know if Krishna's 16 round will protect me or not. But if I don't do my work, I am sure I will be in trouble. I will be lost. I will be doomed. So that's why we don't commit to 16 rounds, because we feel that Krishna's guarantee, no assurance. We think like that. If someone has taken this verse to his heart, okay, yes, Krishna said that Sarv Dharman Parityaja, give up all kinds of Sarv Dharman, all Parityaja, give up. Mam ekam Sharnam Vraja, just take my shelter. Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo. Krishna is not saying Aham Tvam little Papebhyo. He is saying Aham Tvam Sarva, all. Sarva Papebhyo, all Pap. I will take away. Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshishyami. I'll give you liberation. Ma Suchaha. Don't worry, don't worry. But we are still worried. Or isn't it? We are worried or not? Otherwise, we will chant every day. Without doubt, 16 rounds. We will read Gita every day. We'll chant in the morning. But sometimes our chanting is shaking. Sometimes we are chanting. Sometimes we are not chanting. Sometimes we are chanting more rounds. Sometimes we are chanting just maybe less rounds or no rounds. Because we are bewildered. We are entangled in so-called so much of work whole day, which we feel will give assurance to my life. And chanting 16 rounds, praying to Nrsimhadev, who knows God will come or not. So unfortunately, this is a situation for many people. So we should take up Krishna consciousness very seriously. Every day we should chant 16 rounds without fail. 16 rounds. As Krishna says, Aham Tvam Sarpapebhyo Mokshi Sami Ma Suchai. He will give you all protection. In the Mahabharata, in the assembly of all the Kurus, in the Sabha, the Draupadi's clothes were disrobed and Dushasana was pulling the sari. And Draupadi went to everyone for her protection. She went to all the Pandavas, Yudhishthir, Bhima, and Arjun, such powerful Kshatriyas. She went to Dronacharya, and she also went to Bhishma Pitama. She went to the king, Dhritarashtra, and no one could help. They all said, they just kept their head down. No one helped. And then Dushasana was pulling the sari, and then Draupadi, realizing, tried herself to hold her sari, but she's being a lady, doesn't have that much strength as much as Dushasana was having. They said Dushasana was also having a strength equal to 10,000 elephants. We can't manage one elephant. He was having strength equal to 10,000 elephants. That was the power even Dushasana had. So Draupadi then realized that now it is not mine power to take care. Then it is said that she just raised her hand and called for Govinda, Krishna. And Krishna came in the form of unlimited sari. Dushasana kept on pulling, it became the whole stack, mountain of sari. But Draupadi's sari was not over. We cannot imagine this. We cannot understand this. How is it possible? Like our dhoti is there, 4 meters. How much one can wrap around, You can wrap 5 meters, 10 meters, 20 meters. But it is said that Dushasana fainted. Dushasana, who has power of 10,000 elephants, pulling the sari, he got so exhausted that he fainted because sari was not getting over. That is the protection of Krishna. That is the protection of Krishna. Otherwise, we are made flat. We are on the floor by one small virus which we cannot even see. No, one small bacteria, dengue bacteria, whatever, dengue virus, COVID virus, whatever strength we have, immediately we are on the floor with so many saline and tablets, and looks like there's no energy inside. One invisible virus and bacteria is able to do that with us. True or not? When we get dengue, can we take the revenge from the mosquito which was the reason for our dengue? Go and find out which was that mosquito which gave me dengue. Recently, one of our devotees got dengue. And then I came to know first time that there is no medicine for dengue. It has to be just, you keep on taking antibiotics and just a natural recovery by the antibiotics. There is no proper, and that's why dengue is a killer, because sometimes people die if they don't take antibiotics, and there's no medicine. It is only symptomatic treatment. Means if fever is there, give the tablet of fever. If there should not be no infection inside, keep giving antibiotics. But there is nothing to kill the virus. The body itself has to increase its immunity to kill the viruses of dengue. So just imagine, we can't fight with a small mosquito. We don't know which has caused us the disease. We don't know how we are going to go on. Anytime viral fever, this fever, that fever, and we are completely on the bed rest in spite of having whatever strength, money, doctors. So Krishna says he gives the ultimate protection. So from this pastime of Nrsimhadev coming to protect his devotee Prahlad, we should have full faith that Krishna will give protection. And if Krishna wants to kill, then no one can protect. Mare Krishna Rakhe Ke, Rakhe Krishna, Mare Ke. So then what to do? Chant every day 16 rounds of Hare Krishna. Even if we die, we are sure that we will go back home, back to God, to the spiritual world. And as long as we live, Krishna will protect me. That faith. This means I chant every day 16 rounds. Otherwise, if I am chanting 1 to 3 rounds, this means I have more faith on what I am going to do, keeping my bead bag aside. I keep my bead bag aside. My 2 rounds are done for the day. I left it on the rack. Now I will do something which are going to give me more protection in my life. I have faith on that. I don't have faith on chanting. Prabhuji ne bola jab karo, so maybe I'll get a good memory power and good intelligence, and maybe I'll get some good strength, and my mind will become calm so that I can do nicely my profession and get good promotion. So 2 rounds are good, 4 rounds are good. No, not like that. So chant 16 rounds. Krishna is the ultimate protector. We are chanting only 2, 3, 1 rounds, and then we die. Neither we have profession with us, nor we chanted Hare Krishna nicely. So what will happen now? We will again get into the cycle of same birth and death. Isn't it? Both ways, no perfection. Even in job is not going to be there after I die. It's over. And chanting also I didn't do properly. I neither practice Krishna consciousness properly. So that is also not done properly. So nothing goes with us. That's why we are requesting everyone, especially all of you coming for more than a year, that you take up your Krishna consciousness now very vigorously. Chanting, getting up in the morning, coming to temple more frequently in all festivals, attending Mangal Arati, staying with the devotees in the youth center, and following four regulative principles very sincerely. All these things are very, very, very important. Very, very important. Coming for all the yatras, holy places, taking a break from your profession and spending few months only serving Krishna and no other work. Only serving Krishna. How can I take a break? इतने मुश्किल से जॉब लगा उसको भी आप बोल रहे हो ब्रेक ले लो. How do you experience Krishna in your life otherwise? You don't experience. We are just limited to Sunday programs. Because unless we don't give ourselves in service of Krishna, Krishna will not put himself in our life. It is there also give and take. It's like you work very sincerely for the government gives you government quarters, then medical facility for you as well as for your parents, schools for your children, and so many facilities, then plus PF, EF, after you retire, then pension. So government is ensuring overall care for their employees, because we are giving our 8, 9, 10 hours every day for decades. So when we are in the similar way, when we give our time in service of Krishna, when we engage ourselves more and more in service of Krishna, then we can experience Krishna in our life more and more. It is same, Krishna says in the 3rd chapter, Ye yathamam prapadyate tam sathaiva bhajameham. As much as you surrender, so shall I reciprocate. So increase your surrender, increase your devotional activities, increase your devotional services, and then you can experience Krishna in your life more and more. Then you can feel, yeah, Krishna is doing this for me. Yes, Krishna did that for me. Yes. we can experience, yeah, this is the presence of Krishna in my life. I can feel Krishna in my life. But that is only possible when we increase our devotional activities, increase our devotional service, increase our chanting, increase our reading, give more time in practice of Krishna consciousness. So think in that direction and try to implement, try to execute more and more Krishna conscious activities and then experience Krishna more and more in your life. Hare Krishna. So I wanted to say something about Lord Nrsimhadev because I think Sitaram Prabhu spoke last Sunday and it was on Mother Sita's pastime. So we had no such session. How many of you came to a temple on Nrsimha Chaturdashi in the morning? Okay, some of you, not everyone. So very special festival. And I request everyone to please take some inspiration from Prahlad. What all happened to Prahlad has not happened to us. If you read Bhagavatam, it describes Prahlad was taken in front of the mad elephants. He was put in a chamber filled with all most poisonous snakes. So one snake will come in this room, we all will run away. And he was put in the chamber filled with most poisonous snakes. He was thrown from the cliff of the mountain. He was put inside the fire. And whatever possibly a person can be killed, Prahlad was, put into trial with all those possible ways. Still he didn't die. Still Lord protected him in every scenario. Isn't it? And Prahlad boldly declared when his father asked, Prahlad, what did you learn from your teachers? What did Prahlad say? I learned Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smarnam, Pad, Sevanam. He told about 9 ways of performing devotional service. And Hiranyakashipu became very agitated. What is this? He's like talking about worship to Vishnu. What is this? So Prahlad was very daring, fearless. And how old was Prahlad at that time? 25. Just 5 years old boy. 5 years old boy. And his father is the most powerful demon on the planet. In fact, in the universe. Everyone was fearful of him. Everyone was fearful. When Nrsimhadev and Hiranyakashipu were fighting, at one time, Hiranyakashipu was little acting in a way that Nrsimhadev took a back step, and all the demons who were seeing from the top, they hid himself, thinking that Hiranyakashipu should not see that we are seeing and laughing. Otherwise, if he remains alive, he will kill us. So that was the situation of the demons. Sorry, the demigods. The demigods hid themselves. Who was watching from the sky the fight of Nrsimhadev and Hiranyakashipu. They hid himself behind the clouds, not to come in the eyes of Hiranyakashipu. So that suppose if by any chance Nrsimhadev dies and Hiranyakashipu remains alive, then we should not get into trouble. That was the situation of the demigod. Devta logo ka ye hal tha. And that situation Prahlad could act very boldly, fearlessly, serving the Lord, speaking Krishna conscious philosophy without any compromise. So take some inspiration from Prahlad, that we cannot become Prahlad, but we can try to follow in the footsteps of Prahlad Maharaj. Try to follow the teachings of Prahlad Maharaj, in his footsteps, the guidelines, the instructions, the advice. And Prahlad Maharaj, while he was in Gurukul, he made all his friends into devotees. Whenever there was break, they would do dancing, kirtan, and talk from scriptures. All the demoniac kids, they all became devotees and they all said, Prahlad, we also want to become like you. We are fully convinced. We don't want to enter into all this materialistic lifestyle. All of them were of the age of similar age like Prahlad. They all agreed. They all gave up the material education. They wanted to become devotee like Prahlad. So these are the divine teachings from the life of Prahlad Maharaj. This pastime happened in Satyuga. Satyuga is like how many years back? Right now we are in Kali Yuga, then before that was Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Treta Yuga, and then Satyuga. Lakhs of years back this pastime happened. But this is recorded in our scriptures. and we still pray to them, worship them. That's why it is said in the scriptures in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said that who is most famous? And the answer is that the pure devotee of the Lord is most famous. The pure devotee of the Lord is most famous. Any other fame we have in this world is what? Temporary. Like you make a video by doing some, nonsense work and it becomes viral. It is for how long? Viral for a month, for a week, for a few months. It's not that it will be viral for decades, for a few months. Or someone who is on a very big, powerful position, fame, richness, strength. This is all for how long? As long as he lives or he has that opulence. If he dies or his opulence is taken away, no one cares. No one remembers. But Sri Prahlad Maharaj, if the pastime happened in Satyuga, until today we are worshipping Prahlad Maharaj. Hanumanji, the pastime happened in Treta Yuga. Still worshipping every day Hanumanji. We have on our altar Hanumanji and Lord Ramchandra. So Chaitanya Chaitanya Amrit mentions becoming a devotee, a pure devotee of Krishna is the highest fame, topmost fame. Even if you want to become famous in this world, the best thing is to become the pure devotee of Krishna. Sincerely become the pure devotee of Krishna. And just like a devotee wants to broadcast the glories of his Lord, similarly, Lord wants to broadcast the glories of his devotees. You see, Srila Prabhupada left this planet in the year 1977. How many years back? Now it is almost 47 years back. But you see, even last year, Prime Minister of India was glorifying Srila Prabhupada. And then they had a coin, coin observing the 125th anniversary of Srila Prabhupada in the year 2021. And as day is passing by, Prabhupada is known to many, many more people. How many of you knew Srila Prabhupada before getting associated with ISKCON? Anyone here? Not known. No. So, but eventually now we all know, and outside people are also slowly coming to know. Slowly. So, as and when more ISKCON temples are going to open, every temple is going to have a deity of Srila Prabhupada. Isn't it? Just like you see here, you have seen in Mayapur, Vrindavan, every ISKCON temple. Just like if you go to any traditional Vishnu temple, you will find in front of the Vishnu, there will be a deity of Garuda Dev. Or if you go to any traditional Lord Rama temple, you will find in front of the Lord Ramchandra, there will be a deity of Hanumanji. In the similar way, if you visit any ISKCON temple, you will find Prabhupada opposite to the deity. Some places it is on the side also. But many places I find Prabhupada opposite to the deity, taking darshan of the deity, just like we have here in Radharas Bihari temple. Or we have like that in Attapur temple also. And many ISKCON temples. You go to Chowpatty temple, there also it is like that. Some places on side. So becoming a pure devotee of the Lord brings the highest fame. Highest fame. So, and that is more easier than anything else. We make money, lot of money in this world, thinking I'll become very rich. But and if you are married, if the wife divorces, then she will take 50% of the money as maintenance, isn't it? Maintenance. It's called maintenance amount. The husband's responsibility is to maintain. So the husband has to shell off his 50% of the property to his wife for her maintenance. So immediately his richness comes down. That's how everything is in this world. So that's why try to become a pure devotee of Krishna. That should be the goal of life. Somebody asks, what's the goal of your life? Our goal of life should be that I want to become a pure devotee of Krishna. Pure, 100% pure. Just like we don't want impure ghee, we don't want impure milk, we don't want, आपको कहा जाए, market में जाओ इधर 50% impure rice, 100% pure rice, and milk के product के ऊपर अगर लिखा है ना purity level 50% only. What is 50%? Chemicals, powders, and all those things. We will not buy. At least we will look for 100% pure milk. Similarly, Krishna also wants pure devotees. We want everything pure, and we will give to Krishna as impure people. No, Krishna will not accept. So we should also become pure devotees, and Krishna will be happy. Yeah, he will accept. Yeah, they are pure, I accept them. We remain impure, we don't want impure, why he will accept impure things? Isn't it? So try in that direction, that how I can become a pure devotee of Krishna. How I can become a pure devotee of Krishna. That should be the goal. So I was in Tirupati and our teacher returned to there. The president was giving a class, was saying, when we go and take darshan, we are taking darshan of the Lord. We are looking at Gaur Nitai, Shri Radharas, Bihari. We are looking at Sita Ram, Hanuman. At the same time, Lord is also saying, oh, who has come? Then he sees, oh, this guy has come. Is he like Prahlad? Is he like Dhruv Maharaj? Is he like Yudhishthir? Ah, he is very impure. Why he has come? Go away, go away. Just like you are looking at the Lord, Lord is also looking at you and seeing which kind of devotee has come. He also wants to see people like Prahlad to come, Dhruv, Yudhishthir, Narad Muni to come and see him. And when someone comes who is impure, who is in the temple nicely in dhoti kurta tilak, but when he goes to home or he is alone, he is misusing his phone, doing wrong things, has got very bad habits. So Lord knows, Lord is sitting in the heart. He knows what we do when. He knows very well. So he doesn't want to say. He say, okay, go, ho gaya tumhara darshan, aage badho. Lord also wants to take darshan of his pure devotee. That's why our goal should be how I can become a pure devotee of Krishna. How I can practice Krishna consciousness very, very sincerely, in a very, very pure way. And it's not that to become a pure devotee, you have to give up everything. Ambrish Maharaj is a king. King means politicians, money, power. He's a pure devotee. Yudhishthir Maharaj, politician, king, pure devotee. Arjun, military man, Kshatriya, fighting, killing, multiple wives. But he is a pure devotee. Similarly, there are so many examples in scriptures of pure devotees, not necessarily that only full-time renunciates like Narad Muni is a pure devotee. Prahlad, again, king. Later on, when he dies, Hiranyakashipu dies, the kingdom goes to Prahlad, and Prahlad becomes the king of all the demons. Prahlad becomes the king of all the demons. He is a pure devotee. So, Hanumanji, being a monk, is a pure devotee. So, being a pure devotee, irrespective of our current financial situation or our current financial profession, until your profession involves breaking of regulative principles, like if you are in a factory which is processing meat or something like that. So being a pure devotee is irrespective of all these circumstances. It is all about my consciousness. Just like personality like Janak, Arjun, Yudhishthir, Ambarish, Hanuman, Jatayu. No, Jatayu. Jatayu is mentioned in which scripture? Mahabharata or Ramayana? Ramayana. Okay. So Jatayu. So all these are examples of pure devotees of Krishna. So you can see from all the examples, pure devotee doesn't mean only like someone in saffron and Narad Muni and who has no family, no wife, no children, no. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, you'll find so many pure devotees, and many of them are householders with some work, profession, family, children. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says they all are my pure devotees. So don't think that pure devotee means I have to now immediately give up my job, put my papers, and come to temple, then only I can become. No, you can be at your home also pure devotee, but if you follow the teachings given in the scriptures, if you follow the guidelines given in the scriptures, regulate your life, uh, organize your life as per the teachings of Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. Three things: Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. If it is as per that guidelines, you can become a pure devotee. So Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki. So I was told to discuss something from the 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita talks about divine and demoniac qualities. Divine and demoniac qualities. Daiva, Daiva, Asrin, Sampadi, Yoga. What are the divine qualities, Daivi qualities? What are the demoniac qualities or Asuri qualities? So Krishna talks in the 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the divine and demoniac qualities. So the whole chapter can be divided in 4 sections. First 4 verses talks about divine and demoniac qualities. Then 5th and 6th chapter talks some other aspects. Then 7th to 20th verses, sorry, 5th and 6th verses. Then 7th to 20th verse talks about the outlook and opinion of demons. And last 4 verses talks about removal of demoniac qualities. So overall, whatever Krishna has to say, he has completed by the 12th chapter of Gita, which is called the Bhakti Yoga section. And now 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 are some more explanations, more details. So here Krishna is explaining what are the divine qualities and what are the demoniac qualities. And we have to see how much we have divine qualities, how much we have demoniac qualities. Or we may be fully divine qualities also. We may have fully divine qualities also. So these are mentioned. You might have discussed last few Sundays back. So divine qualities, there are 26 divine qualities mentioned, and there are 6 demoniac qualities. But after that, from, as I said, verses number 7 to 20, Krishna talks, elaborates on demoniac qualities. Asuri gun. Asuri gun. What are the Asuri gun? So these are some of the divine qualities. If you remember, it was discussed few Sundays back. Fearlessness, abhayam, purification of one's existence, cultivation of knowledge, charity, self-control. So here it is shows the name of the quality. It also shows it is specifically meant for whom. Is it meant for householder, or is it meant for sannyasi, or it's meant for grihastha, or it's meant for brahmacharis? And then there are comments made by Srila Prabhupada that what it means to be like charity. Who is supposed to give charity? Grihasthas. Whom they should give, it should be given in the mode of goodness, right place and right person, where one should spend, anyone who earns money should spend 50% of their money to propagate Krishna consciousness. And charity in passion and ignorance is a waste of time and money. Like people give charities to various clubs, to say precisely Rotary Club, Lions Club, which has nothing to do with Krishna consciousness. It's all waste of money. Your money is going, but you don't get any spiritual credit for that. So it is said one should use his money to propagate Krishna consciousness. Just like in ISKCON, we have a program called Food for Life, where we prepare a lot of food and go and give to people. But this is not food, it is all prasadam. So it is all in connection with Krishna. And we make them chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. We also tell them that you are getting prasadam, which is offered to Krishna. And such kids we have seen in Bhiwandi now giving prasadam for last 1-2 years. As soon as they see us, they all say Hare Krishna. Now it has become a common thing for them to speak the word Hare Krishna, taking prasadam. So prasadam has got power. Similarly, distributing books like Gita or Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. I heard some of you had sponsored Chaitanya Charitamrita sets in Gaur Purnima time to be given in schools, colleges, or students. So like that, distributing Gita, Bhagavatam, books, this is also charity. So using, if you are not earning, no problem. You can use your time. You can use, there was one boy many years back when I used to do programs. Always I used to stay here. So he said that he would get some pocket money. So when he would come to temple, he would walk from Andheri station to temple. At that time, auto rickshaw would cost around 35 to 40 rupees. Now, if you come from Andheri to temple, I think it is 75, 80, 90 rupees in auto rickshaw. So he would save that 25, 30 rupees to do charity, put in the hundi. That was his devotion, that I don't earn, so at least I can walk 2 kilometers from Andheri station to Juhu temple. That much money I will save, I will put in the temple hundi. That was his charity, that was his feeling. So it's not that, that everyone has to pay money only. Of course, we can give our time, but if we are earning, surely we should do some charity. Then self-control. So all these things, it was discussed earlier, few Sundays back. So we'll not discuss in detail, I'll just go through this. Sacrifice, Vedic study, austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault finding, compassion for all living entities, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, steady, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, freedom from envy, freedom from passion for honor. All these are called demoniac qualities. True divine qualities. They are called divine qualities. So they are 26 divine qualities. If you have not read it or if you have forgotten it, you can read in your book. It is described in very much detail, all these qualities, and you can see what all I can practice in my life. So then, divine and demoniac natures, how do they develop? What are the results of these qualities? And what is the ideal solution for a peaceful society? All this is described in this chapter, 16th chapter. So, divine qualities are in the first 3 chapters. If we cultivate these divine qualities, it's not that we are born with divine qualities. We have some quality, but not all. So, we need to cultivate. And if we cultivate these divine qualities, then what happens? We make progress in our spiritual life. We make progress in Krishna consciousness. It is said that someone who becomes a devotee of Krishna and chants Hare Krishna, automatically all the divine qualities come in him. It is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. Someone knows that verse here? This verse of Bhagavatam. Yashyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana sarva gunastatra samasate sura. It is said, Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana. One who takes up the bhakti of Krishna, sarvar gunastatra samasate sura. All the guna of devotees or demigods, sur means demigod, asur means demons. So sarvar gunastatra samasate sura. All the qualities of demigods come in that person who takes up Krishna consciousness. So you don't have to try one by one, oh, this now quality has come in me or not. What about this quality has come in me or not? How much it has come? Just practice Krishna consciousness. This is simple. Chanting every day, following 4 other principles, and automatically all the taking prasadam is very important. All the divine qualities will come. So it is helpful in making spiritual progress. Just like one example is here. Story of every family today is like this. Where is a family which has Krishna in the center. So everyone is chanting and dancing. And demoniac qualities. Krishna says, for someone who is having demoniac qualities, there is no possibility of liberation. He has to remain in the cycle of birth and death. In between, old age and disease. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi. So these are the demoniac qualities: ignorance, pride, arrogance, anger. So how do they develop? So something is coming from the previous life at the birth. Something is a part of our nature or the kind of family we are growing up, our upbringing. We are taught certain things and then practice of that thing. So it becomes very much fixed up. Either divine qualities or demoniac qualities. All these factors are there. Just like the example of Mrigari is there. Mrigari was a hunter who would kill animals half. And when Narad Muni saw, he was very pained that who has killed all these animals half, and all these animals are suffering. Tadap rahe hain. Then Narad Muni found out this Mrigari who is killing them half and letting them, like they are shaking, they are tadap rahe hain, all this. So then Narad Muni told, why are you doing this? He said, this is my family business. My father was doing this, my grandfather was doing this, my great-grandfather was doing this. He was not aware that this is wrong. So then Narad Muni taught him, he became a perfect pure devotee. So it's not that we will be born with all divine qualities only. We may have a family where there may be some demonic qualities, killing, non-veg. Just like, it's not that saying that my home is all demonic qualities. But sometimes I would remember, maybe happening, I don't know. Nowadays we have mobile phone, but earlier there was no mobile phone. So there would be landline phone. Or if you are working in a factory and there's a township, then the government would give you intercom for internal communication. So sometimes the father may tell the child that this phone is ringing. Take up the phone and tell father is not at home. So father is only telling the child, tell that father is not at the home. I had this experience, so I know. We had intercom at that time. So birth, nature, practice, birth. When Krishna talks about demonic qualities, Arjuna becomes worried. Acha, so do I have demonic qualities? Krishna says, no, 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 no. Oh, Arjuna, you don't have demonic qualities, but you are the one who is born with divine qualities. And Prabhupada talks about Garbhadharan Sanskar. Garbhadharan Sanskar means a man and a woman, after they are married, they can have child, but the day they want to conceive the child, that day they should chant 50 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra. Not 16. How many? 50, 50, 50 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra before engaging in sex to procreate, to have child. So that is called Garbhadhan Sanskar. That also, first they go to the Guru, the spiritual master, and take their blessings and permission that we want to have a child. So we seek your blessings and permission. And they say, yeah, you can have. And then they chant. And then they conceive the child. So that is called Garbhadhan Sanskar. So someone is born with all this sanskar is naturally gets some divine qualities. So before birth there is Garbhadhan Sanskar. Then there are so many sanskar. Upanayan Sanskar, Vidya Sanskar, so many sanskar. And then ends with Antim Sanskar. So generally people do Antim Sanskar, but no one does Garbhadhan Sanskar, and those so many sanskars are there. Hair cutting, Upanayan, Vidya, Annaprasan Sanskar. Almost there are 14 sanskara for a child, for a person, from the before the birth till death. I never knew this. I only heard Antim Sanskar. Never heard that there is Annaprasan Sanskar, Upanayan Sanskar. Yeah, we heard Vivah Sanskar. Vivah and Antim Sanskar we heard. Garbhadhan Sanskar, never heard. Only after reading Prabhupada's books I came to know that there's something like this. So birth, the way we take birth, just like the example is given here of Narad Muni is teaching a woman. Who is that? She is the mother of Prahlad. Mother of Prahlad. So Hiranyakashipu's wife, Kayadu, when Hiranyakashipu went to do austerities to get power, Kayadu was pregnant at that time. And then at that time, the demigods headed by Indra, they thought, let's kidnap Kayadu. And as soon as the child is born, let's kill this child. Otherwise, he will be also a bigger demon, So they kidnapped Kayadu. Then Narad Muni came and said, oh, what are you doing? There is a great devotee in the womb of this lady. Don't kill, you all go. Then as soon as Narad Muni said like this, Indra and all the devatas, they paid obeisances to Kayadu and they did parikrama. Why? In the womb, who is sitting? A great devotee is sitting. Narad Muni could see that. And then Narad Muni takes Kayadu to his ashram and he speaks Krishna consciousness, philosophy. Kayadu is hearing and sleeping. But Prahlad is hearing very attentively. Very attentively. So as soon as Prahlad is born, he is already trained, fully Krishna conscious. Womb mein preaching, preaching in the womb. That is the power of great personalities like Narad Muni. They can preach a child when he is in the mother's womb also. So when Prahlad comes out, Sanda and Amarka are very surprised. We never taught about Vishnu Bhakti. How this guy always talks about Vishnu Bhakti. We never taught, we never preached, we never tell them. But this small boy from the day one is just telling Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. How is that? Because he was preached in mother's womb. As you see the image here. So, birth. Then nature, our association with modes of material nature decide our quality. Demoniac nature means modes of passion and ignorance. Divine nature means we cultivate more and more of mode of goodness. So the kind of association we keep, the kind of parties we go for, the kind of clothes we wear, the kind of attire, the kind of music, rock music, kind of movies, friends, all these things either help us to cultivate divine qualities or they instigate, they fire up the demoniac quality, they build up the demoniac qualities. So the nature, our association with modes of material, the kind of food. If we are eating food in mode of goodness, we will develop divine qualities. If we are eating food in mode of passion and ignorance, we will develop demoniac qualities. As simple as this. Practice. Even though material conditions are miserable, if these qualities are developed by practice by all classes of men, then gradually it is possible to rise to the highest platform of transcendental realization. So it is talked about the divine qualities like austerity. We heard 26 divine qualities. If we develop those qualities by regular practice, then we can rise to the highest platform of transcendental realization. So these are described in the first 4 verses. Then it talks about Arjuna is thinking, so what about me? Am I having divine qualities or demoniac qualities? Thinking like that. Then Krishna says in the 5th and 6th verses, he says, O Arjuna, you are born with what is written? Divine quality. Because when Arjuna hears the divine and demonic quality, is worried. मेरे अंदर क्या है? I want to fight the battle and kill this. So am I demoniac or divine? And Krishna, do not worry. You know, you are divine. You are divine. Naturally, like suppose exams results has come, and you also give the exam. Someone comes and tells you, your friend A has passed, B has passed, C has passed, D has failed, E has passed. You may think, what about me? You know, मैं pass हुआ या fail हुआ? So like Krishna is telling about divine and demonic qualities. Arjuna is saying, what about me? मेरे अंदर क्या है? Divine and demonic. So then Krishna says, do not worry. Do not worry. Ma sucha. Ma sucha means do not worry. This ma sucha words come other places in Bhagavad Gita also where Sardharman Pratyaja Mamikam Sharanam Raja Aham Tvam Sarva Pape Bhyo Mokshi Chami Ma sucha. So there also the word ma sucha, here also word ma sucha. Ma means not, and sucha, no worries, no anxiety. You are born with all divine qualities. So all this we have discussed in Secret of Success also, association of devotees, reading books, chanting. Here instead of diet, it is written duty seva. Other place we tell you diet, Krishna Prasadam. But even duty seva, doing arti, all these things are important for our spiritual life, for Krishna conscious life. So either one is individual or in family or in community is all possible. Association, of course, for association you have to come to devotees, but reading books, chanting, serving the deities, or even having Krishna Prasadam, these are the ways to develop our divine qualities. Arjuna asked, if I fight this war, am I demoniac? Now you are told me about demoniac qualities, now you are telling me fight this war. So fighting this battle, am I going to become demoniac? So verses number 7 to 20 talks about the demoniac person who has no faith in God or super soul within himself, performs all kind of sinful activities simply for sense gratification. He doesn't know that there is a witness in the heart. Who is the witness? परमात्मा. परमात्मा. अभी हम बैठे बैठे क्या सोच रहे हैं ये भी परमात्मा को पता है. हम इधर से जाके क्या करने वाले हैं ये भी परमात्मा को पता है. Yesterday I was talking with devotees. So they are talking about people in South India, especially Tamil Nadu, Telugu, Andhra, Karnataka, Kerala. They go to this place in Kerala called Sabrimala. Heard this name? Sabrimala. They wear all black dress top to bottom. They don't wear shoes. I have seen people sometime in Mumbai also, 1-2 people, they do like this. Ayyappa, followers of Ayyappa, Ayyappa Swami. So, lakhs of youths, they go to Ayyappa Swami in the month of December. Lakhs of youths from Telugu, Andhra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. All they go to Kerala, Sabrimala, Ayyappa Swami. So a devotee was telling me that for the 40 days vrata, they will not wear shoes, they will not have tea, coffee, they will not have onion, garlic, no alcohol, no cigarette, nothing. Absolutely nothing. But when they go to Ayyappa Swami, they will absolutely follow everything. But in their vehicle, they will carry all these things, alcohol, cigarette, everything. As soon as their 40 days vrata is over, darshan is done, they will come down and start with all chicken, mutton, alcohol, cigarette, like whatever 40 days they didn't do, in 1 hour they will finish all 40 days quota. So what is the use of that 40 days austerities? No benefit. It's only for the name's sake. So we cannot get rid of all these uh, demonic qualities until unless we don't practice Krishna consciousness regularly. Regularly means chanting every day. So they think, हो गया हमारा 40 days का व्रत, now I will do whatever I want. But no, Krishna is there in the heart, witnessing. हर एक एक्टिविटी जो हम कर रहे हो, सब भगवान देख रहे हैं. ऊपर वाला सब देख रहा है. They use that for the CCTV ads. But actually, it is written many places in the building. You are under surveillance. Similarly, it is Krishna's surveillance. He has not written anywhere, but it is written in scriptures. You are under surveillance. Not only external, even internal. What is going in the heart? What is going in the mind? When internal is doing surveillance, that is Krishna consciousness. So, who has no faith in God. So, verses number 7 to 20, they talk about what is the opinion outlook. So, demoniac beliefs, they do not believe what is to be done. They do not know what is to be done and not to be done. They do not follow Shastra. They think I am perfect and powerful. He remains untruthful, self-centered. I am the controller and enjoyer. Unclean. He neither likes nor follows the rules. What is so? These are the demonic beliefs. Then attitude. He has immeasurable anxieties. Sense gratification is the prime necessity of human civilization. He is in the network of thousands of desires and absorbed in lust and anger. He secures money by illegal means for what? Sense gratification. This is the attitude. Then characteristics. Someone can read the translation.
Self-complacent and always impudent, deluded by wealth and false prestige. They sometimes proudly perform sacrifices in name only, without following any rules or regulations.
So you go to some Kali temple or some Kali temple, they will cut goats like anything there on the name of sacrifice. Then kill the goats, name of sacrifice. Many temples in India, especially Kali temples. So deluded by wealth, false prestige. Sometimes when the rich people, we tell them come to temple, they say no. Why no? Too crowded. A rich person will think like this, but a poor person will not think. If they come to temple, sure, I'll come to temple. They don't mind getting into crowd and take darshan. But someone has too much of money, I will not get into crowd. I don't want to be pushed and pulled. I want my comfort. So some has proper understanding also, but some are very, very pathetic understanding. So deluded by wealth, because so much of wealth is there, I want privilege. No wealth, the person is humble. No wealth. So much of wealth, I want privilege. It becomes impudent. So these are the demonic qualities, 16, 17. Prabhupada further writes, has mentioned the purport. Can someone read?
Perform religious rituals in name only without accepting any rules or regulations. Avidhi Purvakam. Disregards the rules and regulations of scriptures and are always impudent. Impudence is due to the illusion caused by wealth and false prestige. Take sannyasa dress without following the restrictions. Disbelieve in. Preach that whatever path one takes is one path. There is no standard path.
So these are the demonic qualities. And Prabhupada then writes in the further verses what happens, results of such qualities. They are perplexed by various anxieties. They are a network of illusions. Too strong attachment to sense enjoyment, and they fall down to heaven. Where do they fall down? Fall down to hell. Fifth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam describes hellish planet. Fifth canto. You want to know how hell looks like and what all happens there is described in the fifth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Very, very fearful. Very, very traumatic experiences. Souls who go to hell, it is not so pleasing. Hell is hell. So fall down to hell. So these are the results of demonic qualities. What was the result of divine qualities? What was the result of divine quality? If someone cultivates divine quality, what happens to him? What is the result? Yeah, someone who is practicing divine qualities, he is promoted to higher planets. In fact, he is promoted to Krishna's planet abode if he is practicing sincerely all the divine qualities. Then he makes great advancement in his spiritual life and goes back to Krishna's planet, Krishna's abode. That is divine qualities. So we'll see some verses. Mike is saying, I'm tired now. Band karo. Coming down. So we'll just read the verse and translation for this. Next Sunday, we will discuss the final, how to come out of the demoniac qualities. If we have some demoniac qualities, what is the ultimate benefit for us? So 16.4, please chant behind me. Dambho darpa vimanascha क्रोधा पारुष्यमेव च अज्ञानं चाभिजातस्य पार्थ सम्पदमासुरीम्. One by one, someone can read translation. Start. Pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance. These qualities belong to those who have demonic nature. And Prabhupada writes in the purport, this is the royal road to hell. Royal road to hell. All these qualities if we have. Then he writes, these are very beautiful purports. You can and learn many things if you read yourself. Like they become very angry, they speak very harshly, not gently, they don't know what to be done, what not to be done, so many things. So, next one. Devi Sampad Vimokshaya Nibandhaya Surimata Masucha Sampadam Devim Abhijato Asi Pandava. Next. Okay, so here it is mentioned if you develop transcendental qualities, we go to get liberation, whereas demonic qualities leads to bondage. And oh Arjuna, you are born with divine qualities. Bhuta sarga lokayasmin Devasura evacha Devo vistarasah prokta Asuram parthameshinu. Next. One is called divine and the other demonic. I have already explained to you at length the divine qualities. Now hear from me of these demonic. So first three verses talks about divine qualities. Fourth verse was talking about demonic qualities. Now Krishna is going to elaborate more. Pravrittim cha nivrittim cha janana vidurasura na saucham na pichacharo na satyam teshu vidyate. Next. Those who are demonic do not know what is to be done and what is not to be done. Neither cleanliness nor proper behavior nor truth is found in them. I thought we are reading in sequence. Anyways, thank you for your nicely reading it. So, neither cleanliness nor proper behavior nor truth is found in them. So, the further explanation of someone having a demonic qualities. asatyam apratishthamte
असत्यम अप्रतिष्ठन्ते
jagat ahur anishwaram
जगत आहुर अनीश्वरम
अपरस्पर संभूतम
अपरस्पर संभूतम
किम अन्यत काम है तुकम.
किम अन्यथा हेतुकम.
Next.
They say that this world is unreal, with no foundation, no God in control. They say it is a produce of sex desire and has no cause other than lust.
So it is said by demonic people, who has seen God, who has seen what will happen after we die? Just enjoy. Now you have got youth, enjoy your life. So that is how they say. There is no cause other than the lust. Krishna has, or whatever is created, they don't say Krishna. Whatever is in this world, it is only for our enjoyment. So nothing happens. After you die, it's all over. So that's how it is. People with demoniac mentality, they say. एतां दृष्टिम् अवष्टभ्य
एतां दृष्टिम् अवस्तभ्य
नष्टात्मानो अल्पबुद्धया
नष्टात्मानो अल्पबुद्धया
प्रभन्ति उग्रकर्माणा
प्रवन्ति उग्रकर्माणां
क्षया जगतो अहिता.
जगतो हितम्. Such confusions, the demonic who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence engage in unbeneficial, horrible works made to destroy the world.
Horrible works mean to destroy the world. And you see nowadays there is so much of fight. Ukraine, Russia, and Gaza, Hamas fighting with what? Israel. And then North Korea is Kim Jong Un he keeps giving some kind of warning. So horrible works meant to destroy the world. They have developed nuclear bomb which can kill lakhs of people at a time. Prabhupada used to say, if you have real power, develop something which can bring lakh of people to life. Our creation is mostly destruction wala creation, can destroy. We cannot make a bomb, you blast it and whole building will come out. But if we create a bomb, we blast it, everything will be spoiled. So that is how what we create. So horrible works meant to destroy in the world, engage in unbeneficial, no intelligence. You see, Krishna has said already in the Gita, demoniac people, and we can see nowadays so much of fighting happening in so many countries. We may be thinking, oh, I am very safe in Mumbai, but not sure. Anytime they have World War III, they will first attack the metro cities and what they want to destroy? Economy and communication, like destroy the airport, destroy the station so that people cannot travel. So economy is destroyed and then let them suffer. So we are in material world. Anytime destruction fights can start. First, if you are in a small village, no problem, no one will come. If you are in a city like Mumbai, Delhi, that will be the first target city. Destroy economy. And as soon as electricity goes away, water will not go in the tank up. Isn't it? No fans, no AC, and no water in the tank up. No water in the tank up means no drinking water. Nowadays, all the water coming to Mumbai is coming from where? From the lakes. Big, big motors are pumping the water. There's no groundwater in Mumbai. Everything is already taken out of the borewell through motors. So, what an artificial life. In that artificial life, someone is on the 80th floor of a building is so proud. I'm on the 80th floor living in the clouds. The electricity goes away, then he will realize what it means to climb 80 floors. Go up 80 floor, come down 80 floor, and no electricity there, no mixer will work. Carrying 1 kg sabji from ground floor to the 80th floor, then the price of ground floor will become very costly. That's how is the world, very artificial way of living. So unbeneficial, horrible work meant to destroy the world. So don't be very proud if you are living on the top floor of your building. In fact, we should be worried when the power will go away and my movement will be checked. That's very artificial. You don't feel that, no, it will not happen. We are very safe. No, we are not in very safe situation. Kam asritya duspuram dambhaman madanvita mohad grihitva sadgrahan pravartante asuchivrata.
Taking shelter of insatiable lust and absorbed in the conceit of pride and false prestige. The demonic, thus illusions, are always sought to unclean work, attracted by this impermanence.
Yeah. So they are into unclean work and attracted to impermanent things. 11 and 12. Two verses together. Chintam aparimeyam cha pralayantam upasrita kama bhoga parama etavad iti nischita आसपासतर्बद्धा कामक्रोध परायण इहन्ते काम भोगार्थम अन्येनार्थ संचया. So further, what all a person who is with demonic qualities, what he is doing, please read. They believe that to gratify the senses is the prime necessity of human civilization. Thus, until the end of life, their anxiety is immeasurable. Bound by a network of hundreds of thousands of desires and absorbed in their lust and anger, they secure money by illegal means for self-gratification. So they are busy making more and more and more money, and the goal is what? Sense gratification. By illegal means, bound by so many desires, absorbed in lust and anger, all these are demonic qualities. And then Prabhupada explains in the purport. Prabhupada writes in the purport about his life experience. He says that he knows one person who was requesting the physician to prolong his life for 4 years because his plans were not yet complete. And the physician said, not even a moment. You cannot go not beyond a moment, beyond the nature's law. Money will not help. Again, verses number 13, 14 and 15 together. Imam adya maya labdham imam prapase manoratham idam astidam apime bhavishyati punardhanam asomaya hata satru manishye chaparanapi ishvaro aham bhogi सिद्धो हम बलवान सुखी आद्यो अभिजनवानस्मि कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया यक्षे दास्यामि मोदिष्य इति अज्ञान विमोहिता. Please read. So much is mine now, and it will increase in the future more and more. He is my enemy, and I have killed him, and my other enemies will also be killed. I am the Lord of everything, I am the enjoyer, I am perfect, powerful, and happy. I am the richest man surrounded by aristocratic relatives. There is none so powerful and happy as I am. I shall perform sacrifices, I shall give some charity, and thus I shall rejoice. In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance. So they get some money by legal means, they think they are most powerful, and they want to show off that we are also religious people. So some religious sacrifice, give some charity. Made 1 crore money illegal way, then give 5,000 rupees charity. So I am also a charitable person. But Krishna is watching every step. We cannot cheat Krishna. So this is the thought process. Aneka chitta vibhranta mohachala samavrita prasakta kama bhogeshu patanti narke asucho. So there are so many anxieties, so much of illusion, and one becomes attached to sense enjoyment and ultimately lands in the hell. 17. आत्मसंभाविता स्तब्धा धनवान मदान्विता यजन्ते नाम यज्ञस्ते दम्भेना विधिपूर्वकम्
Self-complacent and always impudent, jilted by wealth and false prestige. They sometimes proudly perform sacrifice in name only, without following any rules or regulations.
So sacrifices also they do, charity also they do, but the goal is only sense gratification. And there is so much of impudence, self-complacency. All this is there because of so much of wealth, deluded by wealth and false prestige. So they don't follow any rules and regulations. Ahankaram balam darpam kamam krodham cha samsrita mam atmapardeheshu pradvishanto abhyasuyakaha. Yes.
Pride, lust, and anger. The demons became envious of the supreme personality of Godhead, who is situated in their own bodies and in the bodies of others, and blaspheme against the real religion.
So bewildered by false ego, strength and pride, lust and anger. All these things are there in us in less or more quantity. And that makes us envious. Why Krishna should only enjoy? Why is Krishna? Why he has so much of wealth? And then they want to become God themselves. So these are all demonic qualities. We should take a note of it, and we should also take a note of divine qualities and try to cultivate divine qualities. Then there are a few more verses which we can discuss next Sunday. So if you have any questions, you can ask now. If you want to make any comment also, you can do so. Hare Krishna. Yes. Someone is violent toward us. We have to follow the protocol of the government. Someone is violent, then we should take shelter of government laws, police protection. Check. It depends scenario to scenario. Self-defense should be there. It depends on what kind of violence is there. It is like for someone, say, the family, there's something called domestic violence. The husband is abusing the wife, or wife is abusing the husband. Fight between husband and wife, domestic violence. Now, it sometimes becomes very serious. So there one has to go to someone, family counseling. Sometimes they get separated because that's the nature of the spouse, one of the spouse. It can be in your train fighting between two people over the seat. This is my seat, this is my seat. So what? Go to the TC and he will resolve. But if you're on local train, so the one who has the strength, he will be the powerful man. One who doesn't have strength, he will be beaten up. So nowadays the scenario is not what used to was in Satyuga or Dwapar Yuga where you could get justice. Nowadays things are very difficult. Very difficult to get justice. And there are troubles everywhere. So best practice is to avoid violent situation. be in some, change your environment, change your circumstances, change your situation, so that we avoid completely any such scenario. And if it happens also, we have to do something for self-defense and go by the government protocol, seek police complaint, seek police advice. It depends who is the person, family, relative, neighbor, unknown. Sometimes you are driving on the road, someone comes and bangs the vehicle, bike, car, whatever. Like you heard few days back, a builder's son is driving in the Porsche in Pune, and he's fully drunk, 17-year-old, and he kills two people on the bike, correct? Both of them die. So now he gets into the jail, and within 15 hours he gets a bail and is out of the jail because of under 18, crime under 18, so bailable. Two people died, and he got a bail immediately. Then I don't know what is happening now. But now what family will do, those who lost? They don't have the power to come and kill this one. They cannot say, okay, khoon ka badla khoon, so you have killed my family, I will come and kill you. That's not in their power. Earlier in Vedic times, it was the same practice. Life for life, eye for eye. So if someone is killed, he will be given death penalty. That is how the karmic reaction will be nullified. But now it is not like that. People get bail, people get this. So really we are very much powerless. Things are not in our control. So best practice is to, it is said, no, precaution is better than cure. So best is to avoid scenario where things can become violent. Avoid those scenarios. And if it all becomes violent, first is to get out of the scenarios. Self-protection, self-defense. And then do the needful by the laws, as per the laws of government. Okay. See, the point is, at the earlier times there were Kshatriyas, and it was their responsibility to establish dharma. Now in this world there is so much of a dharma going on, and we cannot go and start killing. The Kali Yuga dharma is different. So in Kali Yuga, what is the dharma? Kali Yuga dharma is chanting the holy names of Krishna. That is Kali Kale Yuga dharma. That is the Yuga dharma of Kali Yuga, chanting the holy names. Hare Krishna chanting. So that is dharma. If I am doing that dharma, dharmo rakshati iti rakshita. One who protects dharma is protected by dharma. So if I am chanting Hare Krishna, following rules and regulations, following the regulative principles, and this is the dharma which I am practicing. This dharma will protect me also. But now if we think outside and go and try to establish dharma other way, by killing, by fighting, it will not happen. Many times those who are adharmic, they take help of the lawyers and do something and win the court judgment. They are the culprit. But because they manipulate the findings, that the culprit becomes the winner in the court. So now it is not possible, current scenario, that I can go and establish dharma. So that's why the best practice is to follow the Yuga Dharma of Kali Yuga, which is chanting of Hare Krishna. There is no other Yuga Dharma. We cannot go and outside the police station put my own sabha. जिसको वहां नहीं मिला मेरे पास आओ. जैसे earlier it was there, na, Shriman Bala Sahab Thackeray in Mumbai. He was having his sabha. People would go and take help, and he had that power. He could give help to the people. But people come for us to help. Can we give? We don't have that money, that power, that strength. In Bhiwandi, where we have a temple, there is a politician. His name is Balya Mama. He also has a sabha every day. People will go to him for help. Mera ye nahi ho raha, mera wo nahi ho raha. He will pick his phone and make a call to this and that, and work gets done. But the people whom we are helping, they are into intoxication, drugs, alcohol. So we are not really doing good anything. So now scenario is different. We cannot really go and establish dharma in terms of helping people come out of their troublesome scenario by fighting and all those. Personal application, Try to follow the teachings of Gita, chant every day. If you are put in a situation where things can be violent, come out of that situation. If you enter into a situation where fighting started, try to skip it as soon as possible or go by the law of government, seek police help. That's it. It's not, outside you go on the road, there's so much of non-veg shop, so much of alcohol shop. Can we go and shut them? No. Earlier it would be hidden in one area and they would be known by permit rooms. Hidden. Hidden. People would carry alcohol inside a bag. Hidden. Dikhna nahi chahiye. Carry a non-veg hidden. No one should know. Nowadays it is all open. I always say if you come from Andheri station to Ju, on the way there is a shop, Divya Sagar, alcohol shop. The name of the shop is Divya Sagar. Big shop, alcohol shop. And of all the shops, you will see the most crowded one are the alcohol shops. Most crowded. Huh? Mostly on Sundays and other days also. Most crowded. That's why every alcohol shop you will see they have iron bars, in the front, because otherwise people will jump in and what they will do, and I have seen in Hyderabad, every alcohol shop will full iron bars at the counter. You can just give cash. I'm saying at the counter, iron grill at the counter. Just give the cash, take your bottle and move. And it's all crowded. So much. And people in India are devotional also. So we were in Andhra traveling in book distribution. We say, Sri Lakshmi Narasimha wines, Padmavati wines, Balaji wines. So even the wine shop has got the name of, Sri Lakshmi Narasimha Chicken Center. It's like this, So horrible scenario. So what we can do, what is our contribution to the world? Our contribution can be chant and distribute this knowledge, Bhagavad Gita. Give it to people. Give it to your friends. We have so many books. Have one set at your house and share it with others. If people read these books, their life will be transformed. Just like we got the opportunity to meet devotees, read books, learn, and we have some change in our life. In the similar way, if we share it with others, we'll help them become dharmic. So every Sunday we go for Harinam in the evening on Juhu beach. Thousands of people come on the beach just to see the ocean and sunset. You can join us, come with us. Today evening also we are going. You can chant with us. You can give them a Mahamantra card. You can give them a book of Srila Prabhupada and you can ask them to make a donation for that. You can tell them, please visit ISKCON temple nearby. So that is the best help we can do right now by sharing the Krishna conscious philosophy with the people. In the category of divine qualities being non-violent, Prabhupada writes, to not spread Krishna consciousness is violence. To not spread Krishna consciousness is violence. Means non-violence is to spread Krishna consciousness. So think in last 1 week, whom you gave a Gita, whom you told about ISKCON, whom you told about chanting Mahamantra. Is there anyone? No. Then have a Gita in your bag, one book of Srila Prabhupada, and make a point that every week this book has to be goes. And next time when you come, should come to take a book from here. And in that 1 week, you have to make sure that this book goes to someone, new person. Like that, we can start. Every week, one book. Then every day, one book. Hare Krishna. So it's already 1:13. Any last question? Hare Krishna. Just ask, my decision, my action is as per the guidelines of Gita or not. If my decision or action will please Krishna, then it is in right direction. If my actions will not please Krishna, that is wrong. Right direction. Like suppose if you want to get up, you have put an alarm 4:30 a.m. You want to attend Mangal Aarti online, an alarm is ringing, and we snooze it or throw it. Don't want this alarm. So it will not please Krishna. Ignorance. As soon as I hear the alarm, I get up. The day I have to catch a train, I will get up 1 minute before the alarm rings. Internal alarm is there, which wakes up. I have to catch a train. But the day I don't have to catch up a train, even if alarm is ringing, I'm snoozing. house, घर वाले बोल रहे हैं, if you don't want to wake up, why are you putting alarm? Keep your phone off. So just ask one question in those situations, whether this action will please Krishna or not, whether this decision will please Krishna or not, whether this act, decision, whatever, is as per the teachings of Gita or not. And the answer will be there. If it is no, then we should not do. If we are doing, then it's ignorance. And if it's no and we are not doing, then good, you are on the right track. And most now being coming for so many months, it's very easier to know that. From within we get the answer. Yeah, this is right, this is wrong. Because you have been hearing, if we are discussing 16 chapters, those of you who are hearing from first chapter all the way to 16 chapters, Arjuna heard the whole Gita in 45 minutes and it was very clear in his life what to do. We had hours and hours of session for so many days and months. So now actually in Krishna consciousness, things are very simple. You come to know everything within 2-3 months. The whole philosophy, practice. Later on, it is just more and more stressing on the same point. And it is a service. Hearing is a service, speaking is a service. But whatever I told today in last 2 hours, were you not aware of this before? You are aware of it. It is just like refreshing ourselves. And it is a service. Sravanam Kirtanam. I am speaking, I am doing a service. You are hearing, you are doing a service. But whatever I said, it's all known. At least the principles are known. The examples can be new. The verses can be new, but the principles are known. You have to just practice it. Okay? Hare Krishna. So we are going to Mayapur in the last week of June, and we have few seats remaining. We would like to invite you all gentlemen to come and experience ISKCON headquarters, the beautiful deity of Shri Radha Madhav Panch Tattva Narsimhadev. Maybe you will be taking first time bath in the Mother Ganga. Ganga doesn't flow. There is some Ganga in the downtown, na? Patal Ganga. What is there? Some Ganga is there in some Ganga is there, but that's the real Ganga is flowing there, which is coming from Gangotri, crossing through Haridwar, Rishikesh, Varanasi, and going through Mayapur. So Ganga River, the deities, wonderful assembly of devotees from all the countries of the world, and a very Krishna conscious environment. Everywhere just Hare Krishna going on. You will have opportunity to stay 7 days in Mayapur Dham, attending every day Mangal Aarti at 4:30 a.m., getting up at 3:30 a.m. for 7 days every day. If you are looking for such change in your life, you are welcome. If you think, nahi sir, once in a week, theek hai, to phir idhar hi raho. But if you really want to have a, like camp, spiritual camp, where you are ready to stretch yourself and give everyday Mangalarti, everyday Darshanarti, Japa, wearing a traditional attire, learning more philosophy, and getting a boost of Krishna consciousness so that when you come back, you go on chanting. It's like it helps you to cross the threshold. Physics, there's something called threshold frequency. You cross that, and then things goes on. Perpetual motion. So once you come to Mayapur, you get a perpetual motion so that you can go on practicing Krishna consciousness. Then no doubt how to chant system now, how to follow rules. Very easy. So Mayapur would be a life-changing experience, and would like to invite you, come and give yourself a chance to become more sincere, more dedicated in practice of Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. So where do we have prasadam? And we have hall available. So no one else is going to do a program. So we can chant one round, correct? So let us chant for some of you. Maybe this would be the first round of the day. I don't know. May not be. I'll be happy to know if you have chanted many rounds today. Jai Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna. How many of you have got exams in last week of June? 1, 2, 3. June, last week of June. Classes, no exams, I am asking. You have exams. It's engineering exams? CA exams. Really, CA exams in last week of June, huh? How many have got vacations going on now, if you are a student then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only few in vacations. So you're coming to temple every day or doing some extra classes. Nothing. Resting. So use your time of vacations or whatever you have, break time to practice Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna.